I'm standing just outside our room, one floor below where we had breakfast, and you can see the view. I don't think the camera really shows what I'm seeing here, because when I woke up this morning, we saw the pyramids at night when we got in, and it looked, you know, it's hard to see anything because they're not lit up, and it looked like there was a wall obscuring it, but now to see them in the daylight, you can see them very clearly. There's sort of a ramp going up, so they're easy to see from where we're at, and it's just absolutely breathtaking, especially when you can see the small people in front of this pyramid. I don't know if you can see them going up, but they're so tiny compared to the pyramids themselves. So this is where the mummification was done, in this room. That's all I got. So now we're in the boat museum that has the original boat that took Khufu, the guy buried in the Great Pyramid, and it took him all the way from the south up to be buried here under the Great Pyramid. We're now standing in front of the second biggest pyramid, which is one of my favorites because it has some of the original material on top. So we're in the third largest pyramid. You need a different ticket than we were advised to get at the main gate for this. But since Ahmed speaks Arabic, he was able to finagle our way in, so we only need to go back to the main gate for the Great Pyramid at this point. So far, so good. So it took me a while to figure out what went wrong in our pyramid plans, but apparently the gate we came in didn't sell tickets to enter either the Great Pyramid or the third largest pyramid, and by the time we got our crap together to get tickets to the Great Pyramid, it was about 20 minutes before the Great Pyramid closed, and the Great Pyramid didn't just let people in up until the time it closes, so we were really up against the clock when we had to race back on a carriage that we hired to get our tickets to get in the Great Pyramid before it closed for the day. So now we're inside the Great Pyramid finally, and it wasn't easy because the time was running short and they took away my camera, but we're still doing what we can. We're now ascending very high into the pyramid. We had a really whirlwind day trying to see what we needed to see in the pyramids. We didn't get there early because we were so exhausted. We just wanted to take it easy. So we were the last two people who were able to get into the Great Pyramid. The Great Pyramid was the most epic of all of them because you go up to the grave instead of down like in the other graves we've been in. And when you finally get to the tomb, the whole area is like a big hollow granite room, and they have the granite grave where the sarcophagus and body was in. And we actually, because we were the last two people who were able to get into the Great Pyramid, we actually had to wait while people who were still excavating the Queen's area of the pyramid were bringing in supplies like large wooden boxes through the small tunnel that we came in. So we were actually able to see some archaeology type people doing their work before that we were able to get out of the pyramid, and I thought that was really cool. After the pyramids, we were completely exhausted and we took way too much time to relax and get rehydrated. So it left us after our Uber ride in Cairo traffic with only 1 hour to do the entire Egyptian museum. We hired a guide who ended up being a lifesaver for us, who showed us the highlights of the tour, and now I'm going to let you see the highlights. Unfortunately, the mummies and King Tut's mask and coffins are not allowed to film, so we're not going to see that in the video, but you're going to see a lot of other really interesting things. Downtown Cairo, and this is exactly where the revolution happened, Ahmed said.
So this old white arena was full of a lot of people.
All the traffic in Cairo is so bad that I can feel the smog coming off the cars in my nose and my mouth. I feel like I've been smoking cigarettes all evening. That's the taste I have in my mouth, but I haven't smoked anything. It's just all the fumes coming out of the back of the cars. It's so insane. Welcome to Hara Cafe Cairo. I know, I go to Hara Cafe everywhere. Aren't they all the same? I don't know. I have to go to them. I have to get my Hara Cafe shot glass. I just have to do it. And I'm gonna check out this one. We ended our Cairo adventure with a sound and light show at the pyramids, but first we stopped in for some pizza and some fresh ground sugarcane juice to take with us to the show.